Hi, I'm Kristen, and this is Meow Meow. Meow Meow is a back-end focused project doing all the CRUD operations for a imaginary auction. So Meow Meow is an auction house auctioning fine art and luxury objects, and we have two roles within this app. One is well, they're all protected, but one is a registered user role and another is an admin role. So of course, you're able to register, have your password hashed, and then log in so that you can begin making bids on artworks. So why don't we start with the admin role. Let's make sure that's spelled right. There we go. We do have errors that can throw if things are not spelled correctly. All right, so in this admin role, we want to be able to create and delete artworks from the database so that when we go into the auction, which I can show you here quickly, when we go into this auction, it's going to render bootstrap cards that have all of the items from the database, as well as their current bid yeah, so this is what we know the admin knows that they have currently in their auction database. And they want to add a piece to that. So what they need is an ID to be able to do that. So we're using the Chicago Art Institute's API, and we're grabbing an ID from that API for an artwork that an admin would like to add. So we have that ID, and we also need a starting amount for the bidding to begin. So we'll create a new item in the database, which will, once added, immediately take the admin, redirect them to the auction, and you can see the new piece here, which is not American pop and modern art, is down here at the bottom. So they've just added this. Maybe it was an accident. They can certainly delete it, and we're going to delete it. Now that it's in the auction database, we're going to delete it by this lot number, which is essentially the database's ID number. So let's go back here. We can enter this lot number and remove that artwork, again redirecting back to the auction so that the admin can see that yes, it has been deleted. All right, that is the admin role, so they can create and delete. They should also be able to update the bid amount. All right, so let's move into the user role. Obviously, you can register as a new user and then log yourself in. Our demo user is Meow Meow. And Meow Meow's name, I believe, is Cat, and we're gonna check on that. Once you are logged in as a user, you can traverse the auction and the protected profile view, so you can see all of the different bids that Cat has made, the details of that artwork, although this is not really back-end work, but I thought that was kind of nice for them to be able to see that. And they can withdraw a bid. So we know that they've bid on the Eames chair. Maybe they want to delete that. It's immediately deleted from their bids. They can go back to the auction and perhaps find that Eames chair again and rebid on that. A couple of chairs here. All right, we definitely have the details with the modal, so they can see the chair in full detail. All of this information is rendered from the auction database, and of course the current bid on this right now is about this high. So we're going to try to bid $1 over, and what we've done is say that your bid must have a minimum of $1,000 more than what the current bid is. So it'll throw that little error there in the input, and the user will know that, hey, this is a large-scale auction, really fine artworks and furniture. You have to bid in $1,000 increments. It's high rollers here only. So then that gets created in the database there. Now, if another user was to come in and bid higher, of course, the database is going to, over here in the auction, it's going to increase, that item will be increased. So this bid you can see now is $24,000 because Cat just bid on it. You may find that you need to update your bid if it's gone higher than your original bid. Again, we can delete that if we don't want it. So that is the user functionality on the back end, doing the full CRUD operation using a pretty standard tech stack, straightforward tech stack, I guess you could say. We've got the node environment, the Express framework, SQLize for our queries, using Elephant SQL for the cloud database, PG for the promises, and all of the bcrypt, JSON web tokens, EJS templating, all of that good stuff for the views and everything. So thank you so much for checking out my first backend project. If you have any questions about MEOWMEOW or any of my other projects, definitely click that contact button up at the top of the website, and I'd love to chat. Thanks so much.